Total War for here, part 18 of our This is Total War Rome campaign. Now we've been fighting some really heavy battles in Koria, pushing north and east. We destroyed an army and a fleet from Namnetis, 2 stacks from Nervi last turn, and we also completed conquest of Ethiopia down in the south, and we are now sending our expedition force to land in Arabia. Gonna open with Spy. Okay, Eudaimon is absolutely empty, so we want to capitalize on it, send these armies and take it over. You come here, and also there's Charmuthas here. It looks undefended, right? But look at this garrison, 18 units. It's gonna be a tough fight to take it. So you crack on, and you get close to him to protect him. Nothing else in this side of the world as far as you can see, so we're gonna keep our fortified army and double fleet here. There's a bunch of crappy tiny fleets within our seas, but we don't really have any spare fleet to be running after them. Okay, Libo leveled up, gonna give him Veteran Marine after Knight Commander and replenishment. This is the third most important one for admirals, and we're going to go back here and continue raiding this beautiful trade route. How much is dwarf? Oh, 700 gold, not too bad. Now, this crappy army from Dalmate just landed here. We are sitting in ambush with Clarus, but they bypassed our ambush, so we are just going to follow up and catch them, get rid of them. Mission successful, nice. Okay, Agrippa Clarus rank 4. What do we get? Absolutely need replenishment, so get this and finish him off. Excellent. Now get back to Ariminum to replenish. Okay, another lone general here. It looks like he's scouting around ahead of their attack, so let's get rid of him. And back to Koria. Now these guys, Nori, formed Celtic Confederation with whoever held this, so we might be looking at attack from both directions, right? So we need to be conscious of that. Patavium, Koria, and potentially Vesontium might be all under attack by these guys. So it's best to keep our armies away from the border until we have a spy here to check out what exactly they've got. Now, Nervi are massively wounded. They had 4 stacks last turn, we destroyed 2 of them. They are still a formidable force. We don't see the other stack. It's probably somewhere here. And we are in no shape to attack. Both our armies here are depleted massively after previous battles. So what we're going to do is combine the units we have into one strong army. Right, you can have one more guy, so you give him that last Principes, and you are going to set an ambush here. If they come at us, we'll be reinforced by the garrison and the guy inside. So you should get upper hand unless the first ambush fails and they attack us with 2 stacks, but we'll worry about that later. We should still have decent odds against 2 stacks because we have strong units. Okay, and now this situation over here. Namnetis are on their knees. We destroyed all of their force other than the 3 lone generals. But, 20 stack, huh? With some fierce swords. Yeah, we can't attack. Come here. It's another 11 stack with some more fierce swords. And have a look at their other settlement. Nothing here. How about here? Oh, another one. They actually have 2.5 stacks. Okay. Right, this army can absolutely defend this fort, even against 2.5 stacks. I'm not worried about that. But we should also set up attack on Senabum next turn. He's in good shape and has strong troops. Might get even stronger if we give him some Soki instead of this Triari bunch. So why don't you trade units with him? Give him 4 healthy Soki. Get rid of maybe a couple of Triari. In fact, do we even need... they have some cavalry. We might need Triari. And 2 Principes. In fact, if we are defending bridge, we should just give him 4 slingers. Slingers are way better than Triari. They can score, like these are Balearic slingers. The absolutely best slingers we can get. 8 armor piercing damage. If we just defend this river crossing here, right? Good luck to them. With Soki Extraordinary with 100 armor, wait, what happens if we upgrade them? 120 armor, wow. Okay, that is actually worth it. Upgrade the slot. It costs a lot, it's like almost 1,000 per guy, but their stats are really strong now. Yeah, we can easily hold this bridge over here and this fort here. So whatever they want to do, if they want to attack him with 3 stacks or him with 3 stacks, I think we can beat them. Of course, it's not going to be comfortable with 16 units against like 50, but we have some really good stuff here. In fact, maybe we should upgrade all these guys. 5k. We have 74,000. Why not? Especially that we'll be upgrading Principes into Legionaries soon. I don't think there's any point upgrading these guys, because we don't need melee attack or armor on slingers. You have Centurion, right? So it makes sense to join you to him, so improve his stats. Because we don't really need public order here. It's fine as is. Now you need to get in Bibracte, get some replenishment, and you going to... Where do you want you? Is the question. You're also healthy, you just have 14 units. If you want to push through here, we might need second army, because there's no guarantee they will actually attack. They might still be camping here in that fort, in which case, it's in our best interest to get rid of them before they consolidate. So you're going to get into Lemonum, because we want to take Namnetis out as soon as possible. They'll start recruiting, so unless we take them out next turn, they'll have 6 extra units every turn. And they are strong, they have these massive barracks, well, horsemen, so they'll be hiring good units. Because the upgrades are so expensive, we only want to upgrade the armies that will definitely be, or most likely be fighting next turn. This one also meets that criteria, so I'm going to upgrade all the infantry, but not the Velite. He's crap, don't want him anyway in the first place. 12,000 gold, that's so expensive. But then we have nothing else to do with money, we are maxed out in terms of buildings in most places, so why not? Okay, these two sorry fleets, they took some massive damage, so why don't we trade troops? So there's one strong fleet and one crappy one. The strong fleet continuously raids here, and the crappy one gets to Burdigala to replenish. And grab replenishment, of course. What else? Now we can't hire here because we have port that's not of our culture, so we're gonna switch this to our fishmonger so we can get at least the crappy ships, because we need more ships. Yeah, everyone else stays put. Now politics. We have no risk, that's good. Let's see if we can marry some women off. She has no gravitas. He can marry off, do it. Promote the wife. What did she get? Curse husband. 5% corruption faction, like that's not good. Sharp-tongued wife. 1% morale, that's like so insignificant. Not a good match. You get promotion. Marry off. Opportunist husband, +2 cunning, that's good, you'll be able to embezzle. But we don't really have leeway in terms of loyalty to spam embezzlement. We'll see. Right, you're going to get, let's say this, and get that promotion, and you also, 1600 is too much. We're up to 12% risk, so just gonna secure loyalty for House of Julia. And buildings, right. Italia, and probably most of our provinces, is maxed out. Let's build more cows in Diospolis, upgrade everything in Mero. Let's do that. Still have 32k, we are so rich. Good stuff. Bibracte, get jeweler, archives, and public order is going up by 12 despite us taxing it. So I don't think we need this. But we only have one building here. Public order is probably going up because we have an army inside, right? So maybe you do need this stuff. Okay, build it. Massalia needs... we have 2 best yellow and orange buildings. Don't really need public order here, it's going up anyway, especially once we upgrade this temple. So maybe another grey building for more money. Vesontio needs garrison colonia. Right, so this is going to be our frontline settlement. We decided we'll be defending Bagacum, Treverorum, Vesontio and Koria. We aren't going to push, or should we? We don't really want to go further east into Barbarians lands, so just going to build more garrison and maybe archives. You know what? There are diminishing returns to building even more archives, especially if we start from scratch so late in the game. So maybe we just build another garrison here, another barracks, for another 4 units of garrison. That seems better. Yeah, we don't really care about this stuff. I guess it's money, we can keep it for the time being. Yeah, just get another Field of Mars. And public order here will come from having armies garrisoned in these settlements. Alright, we still have 20k left, excellent. I'm sure we'll need it to upgrade all these Principes to Legionaries very, very soon. So for now, let's move on. Nope. 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 We lost one noble. The one in Italia, that's not good. Furious died? Oh no. He wasn't even that old. Alright, let's rehire the noble, first of all. What do we get? Upkeep and tax is good. Research rate is insignificant. Okay, just get this one. And what's happening? Okay, first of all, this situation here in Namnetum. These guys didn't attack. We fully expected them to crack on with their 2.5 stacks, but they decided otherwise. You have a look here. So this army is still here, fortified. But we now have 2 stacks here. So we are going to use those stacks. Can you attack? No, you're outwith. So you come to reinforce and you attack. See what they do? Yeah, they're going to defend it and die miserably in the process. Wipe them out. Excellent. We don't have Namnetum in range, but we have a fleet here that can initiate strike. Do it. They are recruiting. Yeah, we need to attack now before they get 6 more units. Yeah, odds don't look great, but we're bringing a lot more to the table very, very soon. Come here. How's it looking now? dominating. Now, do we want to bring this one? Or would we not be better off using this to take Senabum along with him? I think this will be the better option, because then we have two armies where it matters, which is here. Yeah, unless there's another stack here, but even then, we'll have mostly healthy this full army and the fleet, or whatever's left of it, which should be easy enough to defend with. Okay, wipe them out. Senabum ours. We are going to occupy it. Admiral rank 3, nice. Wait, why this guy didn't participate? Oh, they had too many armies for him to do anything. We are not supporting the town? How is this? Because he's in the way. So we'll need to defend with the fleet alone. Interesting. Gonna bring second one then, just in case. Double time here. Okay, what can he do? Can he hire mercs? Only 2, 3. Well, 2 right now. So 3 units, he has 0 chance of taking the city. Good. Let's scrap this to get garrison back next turn. We will need to repurpose this to get our guys back and to make this into cows and a temple instead of this. Okay, also we can see there's nothing else. Wait, we got this wonder, right? What does it do again? Oh, +4 growth faction-wide. Is really nice. In fact, we have so much growth. Just look at this. 63 growth. Only takes us 2 turns to go from 3 to 4 pop. Nice. You start making your way here, and you guys are going to take Senamo. But before we crack on with this, we need to make sure there's no super nasty surprise waiting for us here. So there's one army here, and that's it. Okay, we can do this. We can absolutely do this. Go for it. Ah, come on! He's out with reinforcements range?
Victory for Rome!
Yeah, I don't know about it, because he's going to counterattack, right? Wait, his movement ends just out with the town. He can't counterattack, right? It's hard to say. And we can't slow him down because we can't use agent for that this campaign. Man, this is tough. What this guy has anyway? He's reasonable. These are tier 3 units, right? This is a pile of junk, but he's got numbers. We have 16 units to begin with. If we take 40%, like if we lose a third of it, we'll be down to maybe 11 units worth, right? That's not exactly a comfortable situation to be in. At the same time, we don't need this army in Bibracte. Why would we need it? There's no one else looking to attack us here. We can see all the way here. There's nothing. So we can absolutely bring it in. Crack on. And you take it. Yeah, this looks better. Do it. And we are going to occupy it. Okay. Scrap this so we get garrison back. This is not going to be a frontline settlement, so we can scrap the barracks. And scrap this too. Do you just come here? Okay, so we use this guy mainly to distribute losses and minimize them. I don't think we need him here anymore. This guy can hold on his own against this full stack. Wait, they can bring the second stack, right? We know they have 2.5 stacks. We destroyed the half stack. Wait, no, the full stack was here and we also destroyed it. So this is their last army. We can defend from him with what we've got here. Pretty confident about that. So you can start making your way back to Bibracte. In fact, you don't need that, right? You can just walk there on single time. This guy's approaching from here. Can we gang up on him? He's not being reinforced by the other army. We should absolutely take him out. Will we have enough movement to come back? I think we will. Yes, so you come here. You attack. Yeah, just look at this. Attack. Wiped out. Excellent. Gracchus rank 6. Nice. He's our family leader. Good to see him progressing so quickly. Let's go with trained sword. Now, you need to double time back to Vesontio. And how about you? There are some unfriendly souls everywhere here, so you better get away from this board. It's not away enough. I have bad feelings about this settlement here. Right, you need to get away as... this is so close. If there's something here, they can catch us. At the same time, if we just stay here, like this is going to end badly too, so it's probably even better to just keep them both there. But we know these guys have one more stack. We destroyed 3 over last 2 turns. They have one more full stack, so we can't leave Vesontio unattended. You need to double time and hope there's no one else looking to attack you. This is so close to the border. Okay, so here's the thing. We can see all the way to the border and we can only move slightly out with. And we have 15% movement bonus because of being Rome. We don't actually need to defend Koria. Like, we don't need an army there. We can use this guy to get inside and see what they have. They don't have anything. Okay, how about a little bit deeper? What are we going to do about them? We can take them on, right? It's only 2 stacks. Not even that strong. Well, we can't, because we can't fortify anymore. We can destroy them defending river crossing either, because they have some shooters that we have 0 counter to. Well, I guess we have 1 unit of equites. We just have big pile of principes. Or can we? Horses aren't strong in river crossing, because there's no space for them to operate, and they slow down in water, making cavalry charge not as good. But these short swords, they're dangerous. Wait, can these guys... they can only get to here, so they can't catch him. But if they have another army that can initiate a battle, they can destroy him. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. The odds are slim. So what do we do with him? If we just stay here, we die. If we defend this river crossing, it would be very, very close. Not sure this is in our interest. Although our units do have really good stats, so we might actually win that. I actually quite like that idea. Taking 2 stacks on and being done with them. That'll take a long time to rebuild. And then we can also follow up and destroy them once they are massively weakened. It's gonna be a long one, but we should win. Actually, we only have 12 Principes. They have 40 units. It's better to pull back, defend Koria, and use the garrison as help. Alright, next, this guy. We don't need him here. Move him to Batavium. No one here seems to be looking to attack us. That's good. And how about Africa? No sight of enemies anywhere, so why don't we crack on here with these stacks, but you need to keep an eye on everything around. The troops are more likely to come from here, as this is their second city, so have a look. Oh, they only have lone general there. Excellent. They can't really do much at all. You crack on. You crack on. Yes, we have army on land now. We can initiate battle with him and bring him as reinforcements. And because we can see all the way here, there's nothing that can take advantage of our forced march stance. Now, we can also take Chermuthas. It will be a little bit risky, because we don't know what else is around here. But we are bringing a fleet and a strong army. We need to double time him, which means he won't be able to get on land. Not ideal. Let's see. Yeah, we have dramatic advantage here, despite there being 18 units inside, so just wipe them out. We have enough left that we should be able to defend easily. Nice. And we scrap it or we occupy it? Yeah, we start from scratch. Untax it. Fix, repurpose the main building and the port. And let's build a temple here. And maybe some food. Nah, we don't need food. Just build the public order. Okay, we have a foothold in Arabia now. Not too bad. Alright, we lost a champ. At this stage, bonus from champ isn't that relevant, but we can still use one as a scout. I think we should get one here. We really need some intel on these guys and also on these guys. So maybe even get one here and to keep an eye on these 2 stacks. Yeah, I like that. What do we have? Nothing. Movement range for general is very good. Okay, replenishment, recruitment cost and upkeep is nice early on. But we have unlimited money. In which case, movement is actually better. So I'm gonna go with this guy. Good. Okay, loyalty is excellent. So we can get some promotions going. Alright, you get noble steed. You get promotion. You can't marry? Ah, you're still at 17. Come on, man. How about you? You can absolutely marry. Do it. And promote the guy. Superior wife, huh? Plus influence per turn. Not like we need that, but why not? And we should really adopt them, right? We need someone with 6 authority. Don't actually have anyone with 6 authority by the looks of it. Best we can do is 5. Okay, you are going to get something that gives you authority. This one, sure. Then you can adopt them. Alright. Everyone who can be married is married. Now, these guys are shrinking, so marry this one off, even though it's 1600. She can die at any time, she's 54. We need to keep their numbers up. This one's 75, absolutely need to marry... Oh, 2400, brutal. We should have started with that. Too late now. Okay, and buildings. Jupiter in Axum. Nemossos needs improved gold mine. Lemonum can get armor, and... this is our recruitment province, by the looks of it. So, Shrine of Mars. And here let's build food, right? We have tons of public order here anyway. And this food is always good. Okay. Wait, Koria can also get tier 4 auxiliary garrison. But why would we? We don't really get anything from this. The garrison is the same, just eats food. And we don't recruit here anyway. Yeah, alright. Stealth war? Yeah, let's crack on. Okay, they're attacking Korea. They were actually in range, these 2 guys. Interesting. 5.6k to our 4k. So we can auto-resolve this, right? But what kind of outcome is it if we have only 30% remaining? It's a horrible outcome. Okay, so the first stack, the one that's attacking, got 6 noble horses, a pile of swords and some skirmishers. The second one has no cavalry, so they'll be arriving late and has much bigger pile of swords and spears. Okay, I think we should be fine. We have better units. They have almost 2,000 men more, but, well, 1,600. That's not big enough of a difference. In fact, we have mob and some crappy units ourselves, especially the garrison. We should be fine either way. We have Principes. They are strong. Let's do it. Alright, the starting army is opposite to us, the one with lots of cavalry, and this layout... Actually, that's a layout we have a lot of experience with. We know very well they'll come through these 2 avenues, and there's very small chance they might want to flank through here. But we should focus defenses in here, and then use our flankers to get behind them and destroy them. The only thing is, they have 2 stacks. We have no idea where the second one will be coming from, so we need to cover for all eventualities. Now, there's massive difference between our Principes, 72, 79, 1994, and this crappy garrison Hastati, 39, 52, 70, 60, the most important stats. So we want to take the charge on our Principes.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Yeah, exactly. And Hastati mostly use them for projectile support, i.e. precursor javelins. So we're going to block all the avenues of approach with Principes. In fact, this is so narrow, we just need 1 guy here. This guy should be further out, so enemy from here can't be bombing them over buildings. And just in case the second army spawns behind us, we want to be defending here too. Okay, so we still have these 5 guys, right? I guess we just defend here. Wide enough for 3 of them? It is. Okay, so you guys come here, and these 2 will be our reinforcements. We can just put them here. Okay, now, Triari General. We don't need him to boost morale of these guys, they have high enough morale as it is, so just gonna keep him out of trouble. The other Triari, Noble Horse, huh? Going to use him here, only to stop the cavalry, then we pull him back by the time their infantry arrives. Because they are our best shot against the cavalry, thanks to bonus versus large. Yeah, and then we also throw some precursor javelins from behind them with Hastati. Okay, so this is the garrison commander, can put him here too. And we need our velites also to counter cavalry, because this cavalry is really good. If we don't deal with them fast, they have excellent melee stats. It's really hard to kill them. We'll be bogged down fighting them for a long time. So just concentrate our javelins in here to quickly deal with the cavalry, then we can start flanking with Hastati. Speaking of Hastati, don't really have that many of them. Let's say these 4 guys here will be flanking from this end. In fact, we only have 6 of them, so 3 here and 3 on this side. And that leaves us what? This trash. Okay, trash is going to stop the charge, or at least do their best trying. And Rari, maybe we should also put him in front of our Principes to slow down this noble horse charge. Equites inside, we are going to use them, well, with a flanking force, of course. Principes, you should be like this, yeah. You know what, we don't really need these extra 2 Principes here. Maybe we should keep them here as reinforcements, if our double line of defense inside breaks. Because we have extra 3 Hastati here to help this single Principe out. Yeah, I think we're all set up. And because we are facing 2 armies, we need to be very patient here with the flanking maneuver. The last thing we want is flank them, only to be flanked ourselves by the second army arriving from the side or from behind them. Where? Okay, behind them. This is perfect. This is the ideal outcome for us. They'll all be coming from the same direction, which means we don't need these 3 Principes here to defend our rear, because no one will be attacking our rear. So guys, you'll also be flanking. Come here for now, you can pull back a little bit. Okay, the cavalry is approaching. Actually, they are flanking from here too. I said there is a tiny chance they'll do it, and they are indeed doing this. Okay, Hastati, guys, I need you to spread out, so you have better coverage with your javelins. They are already here, wow, so fast. Noble horse, huh? The best melee cav in the game. They are up against our mighty mob. And hundreds of javelins! Javelins are so deadly against cavalry. So brutally deadly. Decimating them. What's happening here? Same story, they are charging at mob, only to be faced with hundreds and hundreds of javelins. And second line of defense made of Triari. How about here? They're just bumming around. Actually, they try to go around us? Is that the case? No, they are charging. Excellent. 4 units throwing javelins. Oh, such a brutality. Look how deep they just basically, some of them went through our Principes like they are nothing. But we are getting up. Looked like they killed like half a unit. Not so much luck.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, this is just plebs, don't worry about them. Plebs might be wavering, but we have some stronger defenses behind them. Okay, there's more of them arriving here. We might want to send a flanking party this way.
Our men
Move, guys.
flee the field of battle.
It's just plebs, don't worry about them. Spear nobles, huh? Okay, javelin men, focus on his general. Going to move this horse and quickly dispose of the skirmisher before they realize what hit them. Also, these guys are still far away. We could try to flank them now, but it's too risky. Just no point. Another noble horse. This is second general. If he gets any closer, gonna decimate him with javelins. The Rurari only now broke. We are now fighting with Principes. But they only have 4 or 5 units in here. Not enough. Guys, you attack here. And here our Triari is holding the line. Combat even, huh? They lost 17 men. They have massive defensive stats. 114 armor and as much melee defense as you can ever need. They should hold. Gonna bring these 3 Principes behind these guys and absolutely obliterate them with precursors. And we got the skirmisher cut with our crappy equite. He's gonna take forever to dispose of him, but we have nothing else. Triari, huh? Not that easy to break through. Well, we can start moving these guys, but we aren't going to show them to enemy. Just come here. Who's out of ammo? You? That's good, you'll be fighting melee soon. Buddy, you are really not doing a great job here. Pull back a little bit and you'll charge again. You need to dispose of this skirmisher before his swordsmen arrive. And attack. Getting into position with our Principes. Keep the pressure on. We probably need to pull back a little bit farther for the charge bonus to be reapplied. Yeah, we aren't going to kill him before the other guys are here. We need to start pulling back very, very soon. Come on, just break him. Okay, get out of here. That's too dangerous now. Guys, do the honors. Come on.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, maybe, but you have many more units with a lot more ammunition than this. Don't worry. Guys, fire to on. Do it. Oh yes, this is what I was talking about. Come on. Oh, brutality. The first volley. 30 kills, 40 kills, 40 kills. And we have enough for 2 more. Beautiful. Okay, these guys clearly have enough. Ah, these are the longbow hunters. How is our Triari looking here? Combat even. He killed 84 guys, lost 72. They basically won here. Excellent. The noble horse is done. Save the ammunition and just charge at this guy, and then we start moving this whole section to flank them. Triari is still looking strong, 100 men left, and our Principes also looking strong, winning slightly. That's good enough. Okay, soon there'll only be range units here left, in which case we'll crack on with Equites and flank them. Right, you're out of ammo, get out of here. The 3 of you get out of here. We want here, excellent, crack on. And you guys crack on. And you attack these annoying longbow hunters. Guys, you out of ammo, get in melee. You two, get in there. You still have ammunition, come here. How is Triari looking? Combat even. This Triari is amazing. Look how long he's holding this line here. Okay, we pinned 2 of them, excellent. Including these annoying skirmishers. They have slingers and longbow hunters left, and they'll be shooting us from point blank. We absolutely can't allow this. So just give attack order, but don't actually chase them. Just stay here and pin all of them. This is all we need from you. Until these guys arrive, fire tool off. Okay, try to pin this slinger. Once we have these guys here, we no longer need to worry about these skirmishers. Can just pile on them, and all of you attack him. Excellent. Try to pin this guy too. 1 archer is gone. Now we have pinned this annoying skirmisher with everything we've got here. In fact, they only have 2 guys left here. Just bring these 2 here. You and you. In fact, they broke. Forget about it. Just come here. Help him. Who's got javelins here? The 3 of you. Come here.
One of our units
behind
has used all
them
its
and
ammunition.
start bombing them. You guys just get rid of this short sword. How's our Triari hero doing? Losing decisively now. Okay, gonna throw this guy to help him out. Absolutely won this side of a battle, and we are now surrounding them with like 15 units behind the rear. They are pretty much done, they just don't know about it yet. Right, what else we've got here? Everyone else is out of ammo other than these three guys, so gonna use them behind our Principes. Melee infantry, throw your javs. Ah, we are too close. Need to pull back a little bit, by the looks of it. Come here. And Hastati just behind you.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
How are these two guys looking? Triari combat even now that he got help from Principes. Excellent. Gonna bring this one here behind them. This one's out of ammo and is also depleted, so pull him back. Bring another one here. And these guys can also be helping from here. Okay, General, come closer. Guys, are you... You are not. Okay, then go into melee. If you don't want to throw your javelins, we'll just bring some guys who do want to throw their javelins, such as these three. Come closer. Drop formation attack and just wipe them out. It's gonna take a long time. They are protected by the buildings. In fact, we can't easily overwhelm them with our numbers now because we already have numerical advantage, because they have two narrow fronts to defend. In fact, I don't even think they are defending from the rear, they are just being attacked from the rear. They would need to turn their units around, which they probably aren't going to do. Trees out. Some of them start to waver, excellent. Okay, this Triari is a hero, but it's time to pull him away. Bring second Principe in. And bring the third one closer, so he can help with javelins. Levy out of ammo, get out of here. General, come closer. First ones start to waver here, excellent. How are we doing, guys? Oh, just look at these guys. Between the three units, we lost 6 men. We killed like 500, unbelievable. Okay, the three of you. Can you come a little bit closer so you can actually start throwing these javs? Yeah, more and more of them are wavering, excellent. We don't need to pile on with all these units. We're doing good job as is. Ah, more and more of them are wavering, excellent. This should be over pretty soon. What a slaughter. Yeah, do we have like 15 units waiting in reserve that won't be needed because they are about to break. Just going to throw these two in. Yeah, they broke. It's over. Just need to make sure no one gets alive from here. Heroic victory, there we go. Subscribe. Yeah, that was pretty good. Also, we have some absolutely ridiculous heroes this fight. Look at this Principes. 940 kills with only 3 men lost. That's ridiculous. He killed over 300 men for everyone he lost. Yeah, I expected more of these Nori guys. They only got away with 2 units too. Okay, release them. Alright, what's the situation? Starting with Koria. The full stack from Atrebartis is here. Out with our range, can't attack him, but we have big concentration of force here. Oh, this is the leftover guy. He's taken attrition. He decided to hire a couple of mercs and probably on the way to Lemon to take it. Absolutely not gonna happen. Just bring another guy who wants some exp and take him out. Not even close. Excellent. Namnet is wiped out. Good stuff. Okay. So in this part of the world, we still want to take Trevororum. Do we go for Bogaku? I think we do, right? It's a part of this province. We already have Vesontio, so might as well take these three. And then we just need to invade Britannia. We can see them, but we don't know them yet because we don't share the same sea. Our sea is here. Okay, you need to finish the job here. Can he take the other guy? Yes, okay, good stuff. So you attack him.
Leave none alive.
Leaving none alive. 7th Legion just leveled up. Good stuff. What are we getting? More weapon damage. Excellent. And now I want you to double time here. Wait, Koria is safe, right? Yeah, there's nothing here, but it will be even safer if we actually have a look here, because this is the only direction can be attacked from by surprise. Come here and wreak some havoc. And you can now double time here. It's too risky. You just go back to Koria, because there could still be something here. We don't want that. After you take part in battle, you can't move anymore. So just go back here and you just destroy him. Release the prisoners and get back to Vesontio or as close as you can. All the way. Excellent. Now, is it time to take Trevororum? We established a couple turns ago that Nervi have 4 stacks, of which we destroyed 3. There's nothing here, the garrison is probably weak, and we have really strong army here. Odds are we can defend it with what we have, even if we are attacked by a strong stack or 2 small ones. Nice. Occupy. 1800 gold from this. What is this? Right, 5 turns to repurpose. That's a long time to be waiting for a garrison. But we have a strong army here. We don't actually need that garrison. And keep the cows. Yeah. Okay, and that leaves us these 2 to take. It needs to be done by these armies. But do we actually need all 4? I don't think so. I think 2 should be enough to take the 2, which means the other 2 can crack on to Britannia. Okay, however, you need 2 more units, so how about you come here and recruit something? Ah, just look at these guys, amazing. What do we want? Couple of Principes, right? No, we go for Triari because you can upgrade them to much better units very, very soon. And you can crack on, but we need to move these armies and fleets at the same time, as we risk getting wiped out. Right, we get better replenishment inside, so you move out a little bit. You get inside and hire... You can't hire anything. Okay, then don't hire. Just stay here, guys. Yeah, we could really use some extra ships here. Gonna take 3 turns before we can recruit. In fact, 3 turns is a long time. We could get here in 2, maybe recruit next turn if we double time. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Give him the beaten up ships so he can replenish them. And double time this guy towards here. Because this sea, we have some ports here, so we can recruit. Even the crappy ships are better than nothing. And you can just double time to Namnetum. Improve public order, and once he's got the extra units, you guys can crack on here, get on the sea, and start sailing towards Iska. Now these 2 armies. Luckily we have a spy here. Okay, so we've seen the stack, nothing new here. They have a general here, and it looks to be everything from them. So go around. Yeah, we just want to set up attack on this settlement. So can we make it from here? Maybe. What are his options anyway? He can't... he might be able to cross the river, who knows. Just gonna set double ambush for him. Right by the bridge. We should still be close enough, after we wipe him out, to take the settlement next turn. Here and here. And let's upgrade the settlement, build a temple, and a public order building. And here we need 2nd temple. And let's upgrade this too. Alright, how about Italia? Okay, there's a small stack from RJ on the way. Out with range, but we can set an ambush for them. Just outside the town, so we get the help from the garrison. Not like we need it, he's strong, and this guy's weak, but you never know. Okay, Epirus is coming with another... Wait, what is this? Athens landed with a 3 stack? Come on, is this serious? Right, we need to be careful here, because they are here, which means they can hire a big pile of mercs, and we might be in big trouble. So, let's take care of him first. So they have no one to initiate attack on Brundisium. Night attack, wipe them out. This survived, that's not a wipeout. You now need to disengage from this, take care of this fleet, another ship lost, but we are in our own sea, we can recruit here. Come here and get 2 more ships. I don't think they can take Brundisium with this army, pretty sure they can't. But they might be tempted to attack something like Neapolis or Xantia, where we barely have anything. If they hire enough mercs, we might be in big trouble here. But again, there's nothing we can do about it. They landed, so initiative is in their hands. You know what? Maybe we just ignore the Sergei army and crack on with this guy south, because they have 10 units, even if they hire mercs. Batavium has a strong garrison with a Principe and 6 Astati. As this chunk, even if they brought like a stack and a half of this, probably won't be enough to do any harm. So we're going to crack on. You end your movement in maybe here to stop them from coming further north. Yeah, just crack on. And even if they hire mercs and take Kuzentia, he's close enough to retake it quickly. Yeah, we could really use the second fleet there to better protect it, but we have no luxury like that. Okay, Seleucids brought a stack. Can we take them on? Let's see what the odds are. Odds are good, despite them having 6 spikes. Get rid of them. Yeah, if we follow up, we take some losses here because we've already taken some attrition on the units. Gonna get replenishment and do it anyway. Okay, full stack destroyed, not too bad. Did you lose anyone? No. Excellent. Get back to Chermuthas and replenish. We can also start taxing it, but it's making 15 gold. It makes 0 sense to tax it. Okay, you guys. Going to take this. You come closer and you attack. Ugh, crappy buildings, just raise it. So late in the game and they didn't even upgrade properly the main building. Right, untax it. Let's fix this and build a temple and public order. And we can take Mariv next turn. Excellent, go for it. You just scout around. Nothing here, okay. Okay, I think you can start moving the spy to have a look at Iska. Just park him there. Alright, I'm going to send this fleet back to Italia. I think we are too conservative here, trying to defend all the settlements here with 2 fleets where we don't even know these factions. This suggests it's a war, but this is Crete. How come Egypt is still alive anyway? Yeah, they aren't. They've been wiped out. We just missed that. So in that case, it could still be Sparta, right? Sparta or Athens sending a transport fleet our way. But we have a decent garrison here, and we have this fleet that can double time. So I think we can spare this one. Just gonna move it towards Italia. What's the fastest way? Just crack on. And you leveled up, nice. Get movement and armor. And some more replenishment and some more armor. Triad with 113 armor, nice. And that's without even an upgrade, right? What happens if you upgrade one? 132 armor, this is ridiculous. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, no other enemies in sight, all looks good here, so how is politics looking? Risk is 0, and we have a lot, well, we have a little bit of leeway, because these guys are at -8, but we can always secure loyalty. So let's see what we can do here. You get promotion. Gravitas 66 for seeking spouse? What is this nonsense? I think we overdid it last turn. So again, we need to wait for this to reset. Yeah, it's 66 for everyone. Unfortunate. Can we at least embezzle funds? I don't think so, right? All our guys with 7 cunning are in command. In which case, let's see what we can build. We could absolutely use this gladiator school here. Although public order is going up by 21 here, so it's time to start taxing them. It's still going up by 1, but it makes us 2.5k. It will improve over time as we build this double temple and this. This also gives public order, so it'll be fine here. Build this here, upgrade these barracks. Oh, theorem. We can upgrade everything and absolutely let's do that. And that's it. Stealth war. Oh, new enemy, Muscat. How close are we to next Imperium level anyway? Pretty close. Looks like maybe 3-4 settlement stops. So yeah, let's move on. Nabatea wiped out. They had 3 settlements not that long ago. Seleucids must be on a massive offensive. Interesting. Okay, so what's happening? In here, not much. Couple of fleets and Muscat army, which means we can take Marib rather easily. That crappy army didn't do anything. He's just got 1 merc and is standing here. Fortified, which means we can absolutely take him out, and we should start with that. Do it. Well, didn't run far away. Wipe him out. Good. 11th Legion. How are we looking here? Okay, this guy can go around and maybe attack something else. That's fine, we have decent garrison everywhere. And he's super weak. But look at this. They can attack Brundisium. We need to at the very least take out this admiral. Attack him. He should accept the battle. Now we need to play this manually, because else he'll not get destroyed. 4 is actually more than we need. Okay guys, show us what you can do. These rams are shining in the moonlight. Excellent. Yeah, the Scorpion isn't going to help you. Brutal hit number 1. The other 2 guys decided to get stuck. And the 3rd hit absolutely obliterated them. Excellent. Ship split in half. Wiped out. Yeah, now we can just pull back to Brundisium. Wait for both these guys to get on the sea. and wipe them out one at a time at night while they are not reinforcing each other. Excellent, we'll wrap it up here. Subscribe!